Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Virtual Racing Championship, our first ever real race in the inaugural season. It's the Daytona 125. It's going to be an exciting day here from Daytona International Speedway. Race 1 of 12 in the regular season. As you see in the sky, it's a little cloudy. That's a picture taken about an hour ago, but it is getting brighter. And today, 11 drivers will battle, and one's future will really brighten today. I'm Eddie Kalecki, joined by Trip McGinnis and Don Reynolds. Don, how do you feel about this race?
I feel pretty excited. It's going to be amongst some of the best drivers we've seen, and should be a great race.
All right, so with that, we're just about ready to take a look at the starting lineup and see where the 11 drivers line up. So first, looking at row one, it's Jarrett Talmadge and Annie Barr, top two in the clash. Then following them in row two is Caleb Rose in the 20 and Austin Switzer in the 99. Rose was fastest in qualifying. Row three is Donovan David in the 37, Caleb McDonald in the 21 Ford. Then row four, Nick Barcom, a newcomer, and Fisher G in the 88. Head towards the back. Row five, Tyler McDonald, slowest in qualifying. Ethan Hoffman missed qualifying. So did Marshawn McDowell, who starts last. So we'll now take a look at the race facts. 50 laps. The halfway bonus is at lap 26. 1 point will be earned. Pit window is about 13 to 15 laps. There's a big list of drivers who did not start this race, but are expected to compete full-time as the season moves on. So we're just about ready to get set here. Here's Tyler McDonald, Trip McGinnis. Why don't you kick us off? All right. We are very excited here. It is going to be exciting. You see already some contact between these drivers as we get ready to go. Hold them, flag man. Hold them. Green flag. Let's go. Let's roll. All right. Thank you, Trip. And here we go. We are underway and ready to stack up.
Oh, here comes the four. Big crash happening now.
Oh, and contact in the back.
Oh.
Marshawn McDowell is out of control. Went in the inside wall hard. That's probably going to bring out a caution.
More up front.
These cars still racing hard, 14.
Though. 11 car.
Ooh, the 11 just got hit hard. There's a car
upside down now. Switzer.
What a crazy crash here to get started. Let's watch a replay of this.
It looks like there's a little bit of contact with the 36 and the 11 there. Then here comes the 4 trying to thread the needle between the 11 and 21. And he misjudges, I guess, how close he was to the 36. And contact in the 36 goes head on into the inside wall.
Almost looked like that Kyle Busch wreck here a couple of years ago. And then you see up front, see they get a little 3 wide. Nick Barcom on the apron. He's going to end up coming back. He can't go down there. Big hit for McDonald.
And he went
hit by Fisher. Bam into Barcom again. And watch Caleb
right into
bang hard into his brother.
Right.
It's a hard wreck right there.
Indeed. And then he gets stuck on the apron for a second. Fortunately, it looks like he's going to be able to go on.
Yep, and that's an issue that many of these drivers have been having this week, getting their cars stuck on the apron. And watch this. We don't have the best camera angle, but the first flip of the year, watch, on the apron in the 99. My goodness, what a wild ride for Austin Switzer, one of the fastest guys in practice all week long. And that Xfinity Ford went upside down, but fortunately kept going.
Lucky he only went over one time there.
And one car has already disconnected. That is the number 4 of Ethan Hoffman. A very disappointing way to start the season. He will finish 11th and just pick up a single point here in the first race of the year as we see the drivers trying to get lined up.
19 and 15 to pit road by the looks of things.
So Jarrett Talmadge, it looks like, will be restarting up front.
And everyone else except the 15 and the 19 stays out. 88 and 36 are trying to get something figured out here. Who's in front of who? I guess they might have figured it out.
Almost everybody was involved. There were really like 3 separate wrecks on that first lap. I mean, these cars getting used to it. Biggest field we've seen. We could have kind of expected it. I mean, 11 drivers working together for the first time, really. Some of these guys did not practice at all. And really, it's the guys that are in the top 3 who are the only ones to escape the wreckage. Those being Jarrett Talmadge, Donovan David, and Caleb Rose, with G and Marshawn McDowell, your top 5.
Yeah, this would be the longest race that we've had so far. Look for more of this because it's going to get intense. Wait, these guys have raced already.
Trip, what do you feel right now at this point? What do you think these drivers are going to do? Is it still going to stay intense, or are they going to calm down? Well, I got to say they got to calm down at this point because after seeing how big of a wreck that was, they want to get some laps in. So I think it's going to calm down a little. And, I mean, They're going to try to maybe start getting single file, get some organized packs going, but I would not expect any crazy three
Whoa,
wide moves like we
28 and
saw from the
20.
88. And yeah, Jarrett Talmadge got a little slow. That's the one thing these drivers have really tried to practice, and this will get better as the season goes on, and that is pace laps. It's a work in progress, but we are seeing them getting a little better. I can tell you that in the Clash, obviously, it was much crazier, but right here, it's not that bad.
Definitely getting better than it was last time for sure. Had
So the top
people
five is
piling up
two
everywhere.
Fords. Two Fords in the top five. That's Jarrett and Marshawn McDowell, a Toyota in the middle, and on the outside, it's two Chevys.
Look
As
for
the
them to
green
get
flag
hooked
is
up.
back in the air, and we're back racing here at Daytona
A
International
little bit of
Speedway.
a stack up there with the 20 and the 36, but nothing bad as they're going to get hooked up now.
Now, Jarrett Talmadge got a big jump, but is it too far? I don't know. I mean, he's pretty far out, and Caleb Rose and Marshawn McDowell got a good draft going right here. Caleb McDonald and Marshawn get loose.
On the apron a little bit. That could cost him momentum. As you see, it did the 36. There goes the 20 right
now
up to the front.
Back,
look out
how
here.
This is getting.
99,
almost
upside down. No caution, though. Everyone's going to keep
going.
No
caution. They're going to keep going. It was just a one-car spin, and the 99 gets back going. The 11 as well, but they are way in the back. Meanwhile, you ride with the Cat 36 of Marshawn McDowell as the single-file line starting to get formed up.
Big push from the 14. Uh-oh, what in the world?
14 just got really loose, as meanwhile, contact between the Calebs, McDonald and Rose in the battle.
Look out, Tyler. Oh, boy. High side. Oh, man, that could have been big.
Barcom did a great job hanging onto that car.
Whew, yeah, he did. That he could have come up the track, and that would have been a mess. Fortunately, looks like everything's all right.
So meanwhile, here's Tyler McDonald, over a second behind Fisher G from getting any sort of
36,
draft.
We got a battle for the lead here.
Some Fords up front. It's the 28, the 36, the 21, all under a blanket 1, 2, 3. The only other Ford that's running who is not in this mix is Austin Switzer,
I assume
who is way in the back
to avoid the big one if it does. Oh, what in the world just happened to the 21?
We know we got some lag issues, but I think that might have been an example of that. But he is in the wall, and he's going to fall back. And he's going to lose third place as Donovan David's going to take.
That was
and Rose is by him for fourth.
That was a hard hit for the 21. He might have some damage.
Yep, hopefully he can keep that 21 car going pretty well. He's now both McDonald's in some trouble here as we got teammates really trying to break away.
195
and as we remember in the Clash,
miles an hour through the corner. That is key to being fast at Daytona.
Remember in the Clash, however, also one other thing along with the speed was the fact that
there he goes,
saw a
sideways
up front.
into the wall, driver's side. Ouch.
Caution out, Marshawn almost in the exact same spot as lap 1.
Watch out, 11.
Watch out, Tyler. Oh, man. That's
that could have been
escapes
a
now
mess.
from Tyler.
What a dodge by the 11 car. That could have been bad. He's still not getting that car straight. Man,
well, it looks like he's finally got it under control here.
That apron transition is getting people today. It looks the 28 gets a little loose when the 36 gives him a push, and bam, into the driver's side, into the wall, and then trying to get it straight. Here comes the 11, goes high and just misses him. Boy, if we'd have had that in chase view, you'd see how close it was.
That would have been bad too, because he would have gotten clobbered right in the driver's side door.
Oh, and the
There's Switzer just barely escaping, but hitting the wall a little too.
Doesn't look too bad. So we got some guys pitting now. A lot more than we did that first time. Looks like 37's in.
Especially since now we're 10 laps in. So, as we said earlier, the pit window is 13 to 15 laps. So these guys are going to have to start coming down pit road soon. As we see Marshawn McDowell and a couple others stay out.
Whoa,
at least 3, it looks like, on pit road.
Oh, stack up. There goes the 99 car.
Switzer had some issues there. Once again, the pace lap's still a work in progress here. But it looks like they're starting to get that sorted out a little. So Don, what's your feelings so far on this race?
Just nuts. I mean, they cannot go a single lap, it seems, without crashing at least one car. It seems like they're getting the draft figured out though, so high speeds. You expect a bunch of guys to be battling at the front, but again, watch out for the cautions. There's going to be a lot of them. And in the words of Darrell Waltrip, cautions breed cautions. Let us not forget that.
And Trip, what's your feeling? Well, yeah, cautions breed cautions, but at the same time, I think we could also keep an eye out for some guys to try to get spread out from each other, that we could see a breakaway up front. We got both Talmadge and Tyler McDonald now up towards the front, so I think that's going to give an opportunity for them. Austin Switzer, we've seen, is really good in the draft, so really an opportunity for a lot of these guys to try to break away. And
this
we
is
see
one of the slowest pace laps I've ever seen.
Yeah, pretty slow pace laps right now as we'll get ready to restart as they come through 3 and 4. It'll be Talmadge and Caleb Rose, your front row. Then it's the McDonald brothers in row 2. Caleb to the inside, Tyler to the outside. Fisher G rounds out your top 5. Then Austin Switzer to his outside. And then towards the back, Marshawn, Annie Barr. And then it's Barcom and Donovan David. And as we said, Ethan Hoffman with a disconnection early on in the race. He'll finish 11th in this one. And he's not on track.
He was going to have a really fast car, too. That's really unfortunate.
Yep, Hoffman turned the fastest lap in all of Speed Week, so 45.59 in the second to last Daytona practice. So here we come into the tri-oval, and the green flag is waving. We are back underway here from Daytona.
A little jump by the 36 there almost caused another stack up.
Pretty lucky that there was no major accident there. And there's the 11, who's kind of gotten spread out from the only other Toyota in the field, the 20 of Caleb Rose. Yeah, and you can expect those two to try to work together. As the 20 gets a little loose.
99 into the wall. So is the 21.
Whoa, and the 21.
Look out, Switzer.
Jeez, that was a little crazy as we watched Switzer. Man, I think he kept it off the wall.
He almost lost it, too.
Meanwhile, like I said, that 2-car breakaway, make it a 3-car breakaway right now. Talmadge and the Toyotas, but now the Toyotas abandon him.
Look at the 36 and the 88 making their way up there.
Fisher G has not really run up front that much in Speed Weeks, but he's up here now.
36 is to the inside of the 11. He gets through to third.
And we will run a clean lap here at Daytona International Speedway here as we are on lap 11 of 50.
And look out for this bunch up here, the 28, 20, and the 36. This is going to be a mess.
And we're riding with Jarrett Talmadge now, trying to defend the lane. Little contact.
Here, more contact.
Whoa!
And now the 36 leaves his teammate to dry.
That was crazy. And now we got a interesting mess here. We got some Toyotas, 2 Toyotas, and 2 McGinnis Motorsports
there he goes
cars.
into the wall.
And now Talmadge up in the wall.
Oh, more contact, looks like. 11 to the inside.
Whoa, the 11 is going to save it, it looks like, but now a breakaway for Caleb Rose and Marshawn, and never mind,
one
contact.
More coming.
The 11 is into the wall.
Big crash.
And it's hit hard, and the caution's going to come out.
Watch out, everyone else. Oh, 37, hard. 15.
What a hit. Donovan David, Annie Barr, a big crash.
Another hard hit. They're still hitting hard.
McDonald didn't absolutely pound the inside wall. Yeah, but it was still a pretty big hit.
Boy.
This is a quickie yellow.
Boy, I'm not sure the 36 knew he was there. I don't think Marshawn knew that the 11 was there. And he came down the track trying to get in the draft of the 20. Here comes the 11 up, sliding to the outside, and the 88 does not have anywhere to go. So to the inside, but then look at this crowd behind.
You know, Jarrett Talmadge did a phenomenal job escaping it, but Switzer was not as lucky. Caleb McDonald through the grass, and then
this is the one that's gonna
Donovan
hurt
David.
Right here. This is going to hurt. Bam! And the 15. Goodness.
And Annie Barr. And Annie Barr hits Switzer, David out of control. A lot of good cars in this map.
Watch this slide through the grass. That hit wasn't as bad as I thought when I first saw it, but still pretty big hit.
Tyler did a good job trying to avoid contacting the wall hard. He didn't the entire wreck. It was just he got plowed into by the 37 and the 15, sliding with Austin Switzer.
This is a pretty big hit for the 99 there.
And then
here comes the 15 though. Look at, bam! And the 37.
That 37 really hit him hard. Yeah, he went hard right back up into the outside wall after Donovan David plowed into him.
They're
So,
very
a lot of
fortunate nobody
damaged
got hurt
cars.
there. Looks like the
Indeed.
28's coming to pit road here.
Yep.
Whoa,
Caleb
36
Rose.
over. What in the world happened?
Little issues
36.
coming in pit road. That's the other thing some guys have struggled with, as we see some adjustments
He's
being
not
made
going to
here by
repair his
Jarrett
car.
Talmadge.
No wedge adjustment, no tape, just the tires and gas for Talmadge.
And at the same time, we've got Caleb Rose. A good amount of the field pitting here, because a lot of people
There's
are
a
in need of
36 on pit
pitting.
road. Like just about every. Looks like every car in the field just came to pit road.
I think all 10. We'll see if anybody else. And look how busy it is on pit road. I just saw Barcom,
Oh,
Donovan
here
David
comes
pulling
somebody
in.
already done. I think that's the 15. It is.
Annie Barr, Donovan David, then Talmadge is third, and Caleb Rose is going to fall back. Just so everybody knows, we will have a pit reporter. That'll be Sam Wilson starting at Las Vegas. So we'll have some updates on drivers when they're in the pits and maybe some interviews before and after the race. But meanwhile, it is going to be Annie Barr, Donovan David up front. Yeah, and one thing I do want to note to both of you is that both of these drivers pitted back at lap 8. So they are not nearly as bad on tires. They probably just took 2 tires and some gas. I think Annie Barr only took fuel only here. Donovan David, I know, took 2 tires. So, and Caleb Rose is going to fall back to 4th. Caleb Rose has surprisingly been probably the strongest car so far today.
Yeah, the Toyota's virtual alliance has always been pretty strong, but I don't know. Maybe they can get to the front and actually lead some. That'd be pretty interesting.
So still 10 cars running of the 11 who started the race here. We'll be restarting on lap
Look who's
14
behind
of
the
50.
28. He's got his
It
teammate
is
in
the
this mirror.
36, his teammate.
Oh, whoa! Pick it up, everyone. What's going on?
Little contact there. Something else I want to note to you guys. Look who's on the outside, too. Once we get everybody lined up, if we can. We got 2 Toyotas, Caleb Rose, Tyler McDonald, right up there next to each other.
The Toyota Virtual Alliance is up there. McGinnis and the Virtual Alliance have been battling all day. This is just going to go on and on.
So we'll get ready to restart here on lap 14 of 50. Annie Barr, Donovan David, then Talmadge, Rose, Marshawn McDowell, your top 5. We restart at the start-finish line. Here we come. Green flag back in the air.
And this first and third place guy do not like each other, this 15 and 28. See if do they work together or do they not?
Let's see what Marshawn can do here.
What's
you see
gonna
Tyler
happen
McDonald
here?
giving up on his teammate.
Contact. 15.
Contact.
There goes the 28 and more. 20 into the 36. Big crash coming here. Caution.
Oh, the 36 up in the air.
And the 88 is upside down. Upside down. Fisher G.
Wow, we got all 3 McGinnis cars in this. More hits. Tyler McDonald, Nick Barcom.
You just saw it with a glimpse in the mirror of the 36. Appeared to be the 88 taking a roll. Red flag.
Red flag deployed as the big one strikes, and someone got stuck on the apron too. I think 2 actually. I think Annie Barr and Barcom both ended up down there.
I think the 37 actually made it through. But
yeah, the 37 was up front.
Look here. This is going to get tight. Tries to come up the track. Just cannot do that. There goes the 20 and more contact as the 36 overcorrects and the entire track just gets blocked.
You know, you don't expect these big of crashes. And you saw Marshawn, the back of his car was up on the back of Barcom's while he got airborne. What a crazy wreck. Talmadge actually made it through pretty darn well for being the culprit to start this.
And then this view is the one we were on when it happened live. As the 15 looks like he's just blocking for the 37. And, contact with the 20 there. And the 20 comes down again. And into the wall he goes. And then watch this 20 come down one more time. Slam. And then the 36 overcorrects into the wall. And almost upside down. Look at the 28.
What a wild ride.
And then there goes the 88. Up and over. Just saw it in the mirror of the 36. It looks like he's going to be able to go on.
So crazy
11 car. What a hit. Into the 14 there.
Crazy crash here takes out probably 7 or 8 of the 10 cars.
This is the most ridiculous view I think we have of it. We talked about lag earlier. Just the contact, there's the 14 in it, and up the track again goes to the 36, but then everyone just starts actually flying in the air.
Whoa, Farcom! Did you see that? Farcom
He's
14.
still flying in the air. And we talked about lag being an issue, and that is it right there. 14's gonna come up and get the
And watch this.
hard hit.
Bam.
Jeez, as if he hadn't taken enough hard hits. Well,
What a crazy race we've witnessed here. And at this point, we are going to turn over the broadcast for the rest of the time to Don Reynolds. Tripp and I will be back for the entirety of the broadcast for the APW Cares 100 at Las Vegas. Don, take it away.
a little bit of an absurd incident coming to the yellow flag with the 11 and the 20. As you see, there's a pileup on the front straightaway with both cars, and they both go rolling when the 20 comes down the track right into the path of the 11. And, well, that was a little that was interesting, but as they'll get them lined up here for the restart, you see Tyler's checking out his fuel and his tires on lap 15 right now, and he's got the 36 in front of him. He's got to get by, so we will line him up with, I believe the 37 is going to be the leader. It looks like the 28th second, 23rd, and they're trying to get stuff. Oh, there goes Talmadge to the inside. And again, lining up problems for the restart. And looks like the 36 is going to be in front of the 11. So it might put the brothers nose to tail. That 21 and 11. So we'll set it up for you as they come to what might be the restart this time. So we'll have 37 in first, 28 in second. Oh, and more contact to the outside there. As they will again try to get him lined up, and we'll restart on lap number 16. Everyone coming to a slow lap here coming out of the corner. Yes, they're just trying to get it lined up. Contact between the 14. Whoa, 15 car. My goodness. So, you'll see, this is the restart. So, as they will get everybody lined up, jump by the 11 as the green flag is in the air. And it'll put the brothers nose to tail. And look at the 36 get into the grass just a little bit. As everyone is now in the draft and more contact up front. Oh, big crash with the 28 and the 88. And the 36 barely gets through. My goodness, that was lucky. So, Fisher and Jarrett went into the wall. Looked like there was a little bit of a stack up too, but it looks like they are going to race back as, oh my goodness, another crash with the 11 and the 20. Teammates crashing no less. And oh, what a hit for the 14 and the 99 and the 36. And how in the world did that 36 manage to get through? He will come through to the caution flag in 5th place. So, we'll get the view from the 11 here for this first replay. The 14 and the 88 look to be the first contact, and the 28 just shoots up the track for whatever reason. And coming out of the corner, good run by the 11 to get underneath the 21. See if we can get any view from the 36. Maybe some contact with the 20 and the 28. Don't quote me on that, but that is quite possible. They've been going at it the whole race so far. So we'll see a little bit of contact with the 99 and the 36 at the end there. And going down the straightaway, we see a stack up with the 20 slowing down. and the 11 can't check up quick enough. Hard into the outside wall goes Tyler McDonald. Caleb Rose also into the outside wall. Caleb McDonald actually able to make it through. And oh my goodness, here comes the 14 of Barcom, and almost upside down goes the 11 of Tyler McDonald. As you see, the 14 on the inside, the 88, the 99 able to make it through as well. So, again, see the contact with the 11 and the 14, and the 36 able to get through for a 5th place starting spot for this restart. That is if he gets a good pit stop here. So, we will get it figured out. Everyone is coming to the pits with bars spinning onto the pit road, as does McDowell at the moment. Everyone else looks to stay out here. So, a little bit of a wedge adjustment coming for the 36. A little bit of tape off the front end too. And it looks like it's going to be 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel otherwise. So, most likely the 15 is going to get out on pit road first. So that could put the 36 in last place restart position. But, yeah, there he goes. So, a slow pit stop for McDowell. But that shouldn't be bad. He's in the back, which has historically been the safest place to avoid the big one. So now he will go get lined up with everyone else, and he will have right in front of him the 15 of Annie Barr, at least for the moment, because they can't get lined up. So who's this on the inside? That is Barcom. Looks like he may have spun out when trying to get lined up in that corner. There's the 15 car. As you see, he's looking for the field, and everyone is just so spread out. Cannot find anyone, so let the 15 by, and the 15 will be restarting in what might just go down as 9th place. Some more contact. That's teammates again, the 28 and the 99. So, let's get it figured out here. We have the, looks like the 37 up front. And we will, don't quote me on that, but hard to tell from these angles. So, we'll get it restarted here. That is not the 37 up front. So anyway, green flag is back out at Daytona. And a horrible restart for the 36, as for the 15. But look at them all get stacked up again at the front as they're all just going for everything. They're racing like it's the last lap, for crying out loud. Oh boy, here's more contact. And the 11 gets sideways. They're stacking them up. And another crash with the 36 and the 28. And a hard hit to the apron for the 36. And just like that, we have another caution out. So, NASCAR has called for a quickie yellow. There will be pit stops, but it will be a very short yellow flag here. So, on lap 19, we already have a caution just going into turn number 1. And you see the 11 just barely gets through on the inside, but the 36 not so lucky. Pow! Right into the backside of the 28, and around he goes. Tries to get it straightened out, but then goes in the grass, and then, as he did in the clash, takes a hard hit to the apron transition. But it looks like everyone's going to be able to go on as the 36 gets back going. Meanwhile, we have pit stops. The 11 and the 36 all over each other heading into the pit lane, but we'll see what's going to happen here. It looks like the 11 is going to adjust the tire pressures and get 2 cans of fuel and 4 tires. Looks like everybody is on the pit lane here. So an estimated 15-second pit stop, and the 15 already back out on the track. Him and the fast pit stops today. And everyone else is already off the pit lane except the 11. As now the 99 is still on pit road, and the 28 has disconnected. That's Jarrett Talmadge. That is just unfortunate because he had one of the best cars going into this, so we'll wish him the best at Las Vegas, but he could have very well been up front and winning this race. As you see Tyler McDonald trying to catch up and get to the front of this line of cars to restart this thing. So, leader is going to be the 21. Alongside him will be the 88, then the 20, and the 15, then the 36, and the 14, then the 37, and Tyler McDonald the 11, then we have Austin Switzer in the 99. So, Caleb McDonald and Fisher G, 1-2. McDonald has his brother's teammate, Caleb Rose, right behind him. Will the 20 help him? As the 37 and 14 make a little bit of contact there, just trouble getting lined up. Again, a work in progress here, but they're getting better. You see an 80-mile-an-hour pace lap as they come into the tri-oval, and a green flag is going to come back out. We are back racing in Daytona, and a horrible restart for the 36, and the 14 gets into the wall as well. So we'll see up front with the 21 and the 20. It looks like they're going to work together, as are the 88 and the 15. And a little bit of contact up front there. Oh boy, they are not working together. They are racing. So this 88 and the 15 finally get hooked up. That was from Marshawn McDowell. He's got the 37 all over his bumper. They are trying to get up to the front too, but the 14 has a huge run. And they're stacking up again. The 15 into the wall. Look out! 11. Tyler almost got into that. Any bar, good idea to get out of the way. Look out, 36 coming up the track. Look out on the inside with this 11. Big crash coming out of the tri-oval. It is the 14 car and one other car, and the 11 barely made it through also. So, just like that, like a little bit of contact with the 36 and maybe the 14. So it was the 14 and the 37. As you see the 14 get into the grass, and a wild slide for the 11 there. Luckily, he's able to get it back going straight, and he will hold on to a 4th position. And we'll get another view from the 36. You see, no matter what their stories are, the 14 gets in the grass. My goodness, he is lucky to get through that. You see the 37 come across the track. So what have we got here? The 20 is slow. And now he puts the 11 into the wall. Again, just trouble getting lined up. So we have the 21 still first, the 22nd, 88 third, 11 fourth. I believe that's Marshall McDowell in the 36 in 5th, Austin Switzer 6th, Barcom in 7th, Donovan David 9th, Annie Barr in 9th place. So we'll get it restarted as Caleb McDonald will bring us to the green, and a terrible start for the outside. A terrible start for both lines. Just could not get anything going. So now what does Tyler do? Does he go with his teammate or his brother? He goes with his brother, and he leaves his teammate out to dry. How interesting that's going to be, as now Caleb McDonald finds himself in the lead. That Wood Brothers car looks fine in first place, and contact with the 88 and the 36. The 36 almost up and over, and more contact on the back straightaway. There is a huge crash behind, but no caution as we have passed the caution limit. on lap 24. We're coming to 1 to go for this stage as Caleb McDonald is still in the lead, but Tyler is right there and has a legitimate chance of taking it from him. Here comes the 20, and he could get the stage point too. We will have to see. This is going to get tense, right down to the wire. It is anyone's race, nose to tail coming out of turn number 2. The 21 stretching out front, but the 11 is there. The 20 wants to make a move. He can't do it. But now to the outside, and he cannot get the pass. As into turn number 3, it doesn't look like the 11's going to have a chance to take it from the 21. Caleb McDonald is going to win the halfway bonus for the Daytona 125. And, oh goodness, the 11 and the 20 made contact going across the line. Those are teammates in the Virtual Alliance. Well, still the 11 of Tyler McDonald gets second, and the 20 of Caleb Rose gets third. So let's take a look at this replay. Yeah, there might have been some lag going on, but I don't think the 36 of Marshall McDowell is going to see it like that, as what he saw was the 88 coming up the track. I doubt that Fisher meant to do anything on purpose, but it's probably just lag. That's become a repeating thing with these online lobbies, but hopefully officials can get something figured out. As you saw the 36 get up in the air and almost flip coming out of that corner. So before this second stage starts, of course, we're going to have some pit stops. And where did that 14 come from? He should get a penalty for that. Too fast entering. So it doesn't look like that the 11's going to change anything except maybe the tire pressures. So everyone will come onto the pit lane and get their stops, except looks like one car stayed out, if anyone. Might have been the 15. See a slower pit stop for the 11s. The 20 gets out in second place. But of course the 14 has to stop for the penalty, and the 11 just barely beats the 36 off. So we'll reset the field for you here. It looks like 2 cars actually stayed out. So if they stayed out, it was the oh, never mind. 1 car stayed out. The 99 had a quick stop. So we'll get the field for you here. It is the 15 of Annie Barr, the 99 of Austin Switzer, the 21 of Caleb McDonald. Correction, it's not the 99, it's the 37 of Donovan David. So 2 cars stayed out as a little bit of a stack up there, trying to get lined up. The 36 will be in the 6th position, as they are still trying to get lined up. Somebody is slow, and it's the 20. And he will now get into the 3rd position. Or is it the 11 that's 3rd? They cannot figure it out. So, there we go. So, we have Andy Barr, Donovan David, Caleb Rose, Caleb McDonald, Tyler McDonald, Marshall McDowell, Fisher G, Austin Switzer, and Nick Barr comes. The green flag is in the air, and the 15 brings him down really slow, and the 37 is able to stretch out front. As now the 20 passes the 15, the 21, the 36, and look out, little bit of contact, and the 20 to the inside. Big crash in the corner. Already, they cannot make a single lap without crashing or throwing a caution. This is ridiculous. So, the 36 is fuming over the radio at the 15 of Annie Barr, but he didn't see the 20 go to the inside. He thinks that it was the 15. See a contact with the 15, and he shoots up the track. You just see in the mirror, he cannot see that the 20 is there. The 36 is fuming over the radio. Marchand not happy at all. And the 11 barely able to make it through theirs. We'll see from this view. The 21 slams the 20. And hard contact as the 20 comes up. He should have just stayed down to the inside and that wouldn't have happened, but they're trying to get that figured out. The 36 still wrecking, and the 11 goes into the wall. So a tough break for everyone involved. And it seems like anytime we get a good restart of any sort for anyone, there's going to be a caution. That time the 37 suffers. So we'll get the field for you again. The 37, the 21, the 88, the 20. There's the 36 in second. Never mind. Green flag is in the air. And a huge push coming for the 20. From the 20 to the 36. And the 37 stretches out all by himself. And the 88 and 21 looking to hook up. Bad restart for the 11 though. And they are getting them stacked up again. Another crash! This is just getting crazy. I swear they cannot go a single restart without wrecking anymore. What a crazy start to this second half. As the caution's out again. I lost count of how many cautions we have after 4. So this is just getting nuts. You see here the 88 again makes contact with the 36 and almost over goes the 36 and almost over again. Big hit. And boy, the 36 is not going to be happy with that 88 once this is over. Fisher G and Marshall McDowell might be the next rivalry after Jarrett Talmadge and Annie Barr. You see a huge hit coming for the 11. And into the outside wall again. There's not one coming as he slides to the inside. So again, pit stops. Look out for the speed at 55. The 99 fakes coming into the pit road. So he stays out. Austin Switzer, gutsy move there. You see the 11 will change the tape and get 2 cans of fuel, 2 tires, and get a little repair done on the car. Everyone but the 99 comes in. The 15's already done with his. Andy Barr going back out onto the track, so he will restart in second. Looks like Fisher G could be third, and he's not going to because other cars beat him off. So the last 2 to get off pit road are Caleb McDonald and Marchand with a slow stop there. Tough break for the 36. He might have had a good run going. But we will not count him out yet as this race is far from over. You see the 11 speeding up to catch everyone else. This has turned into what the Daytona 500 was, the race of attrition 125. There's wrecking galore. Everyone is just not having any luck just racing. It's just a bunch of wrecking. So hopefully we can change that this time here as we restart with Austin Switzer the leader, Andy Barr second, Nick Barcom third, 37 Donovan David fourth, Caleb Rose fifth, Fisher G sixth, Tyler McDonald seventh, Caleb McDonald in eighth, Marchand in the ninth position, getting them stacked up as they come into the tri-oval. And here they come as green flag is in the air. They are back racing at Daytona. And a really slow restart for the outside line there. Marchand lucky he got on the inside. So is the 88. And more contact as the 88 gets into the 36, forcing him below the line. So, and then contact up front with the 14 and the 20. Nobody is making friends. Even with their own teammates here, the 88's just lagging a little bit. Here comes the 36 to the back of the 11. And look out here with the 14 trying to push the 99. Not going to work. There goes the 88 to the outside wall. What in the world happened between the 36 and the 88? That might have been some payback right there. Look out! Huge hit between the 99 and the 14. But they keep it straight. Nope, look out. 11 car sideways. And he keeps it going straight somehow, some way, after drifting on the inside. So, with 13 laps to go, or 12 laps to go, the 36 and the 20 have stretched out to the lead. Caleb Rose first and McDowell a second. It is still anyone's race. 200 miles an hour heading into the corner. The 36 now in the slipstream of Rose. McDowell could inherit the lead if the 20 makes one mistake. Not now. 36 made a mistake, making it move to the inside like that. He hits the apron. Let's look out the 21. And the 36 to the inside to try to keep from hitting the 21 as he's going by. The 21 hits the wall some, but he will still get to second. We'll see if the 21 and 36 are going to work together here, as Caleb Rose is stretched out to a second lead. And it does not look like the 21 wants to help the 36. It looks like the 36 is going to have to find the draft of his own. And he does. So, they will get something going. As now he's fallen out of the slipstream of the 21. So, the 21 will challenge Caleb Rose for the lead. With 11 laps to go. And look out, Austin Switzer coming off of the pit lane there. That could have been big with the 36. My goodness, that was a close call. Look out with the 21 and the 20 up front. They are nose to tail for this lead. And the 21 to the outside of the 20. Caleb McDonald could inherit the lead from Caleb Rose. It is the Caleb and Caleb show coming out of turn number 4 with the 36 looking ahead, waiting for something to happen. Waiting for one of them to make a mistake. Or better yet, both of them. Then he would be able to inherit the lead. 10 laps to go in the Daytona 125. As now the 21 falls behind the 20. The two Calebs still battling hard up front. This is far from over. As now they head down the 3,000 foot back straightaway. McDowell looking at the leaderboard. He is 1.7 seconds behind Caleb Rose. As now Caleb McDonald still all over the back bumper of Rose. They are stretched out to a huge lead. No chance for the 36 to catch him unless a caution comes out. So he is now hoping that with 9 laps to go right now, that somebody will make a mistake and there will be a caution. 8 laps of fuel left in his tank. He may be on borderline. He may not be able to make it. So, he's taking a look at the leaderboard. He has lost a second since the last time they went down the straightaway. So, nobody is here to help the 36. He's a one-man show right now. But it looks like the 14 is going to be coming right behind him very soon. And the caution comes out. There is debris on the track. So, what luck for the 36. That is the caution he desperately needed to get back up front if he is successful. So, this will be a caution where we expect a bunch of pit stops coming. So, right now it is Rose first, Caleb McDonald second, McDowell third, Barcom in the fourth position, and whoever will get that decided in the back of the field. Oh, man, they are going to be busy. We'll see also the view from Tyler McDonald here, as looks like McDowell heading to the pits, as is Donovan David. And sliding to the pit road is Tyler McDonald. So some tape, adjustment of the tape from McDowell, and nothing more except tires and gas. It looks like Tyler is going to be doing the same thing he's been doing all race. Little bit of an adjustment with tires and gas. So this is far from over. It may be between the 36 and the 11 if everything goes right. Look at the 15. Here comes the 14 through the grass. What is he doing? So as they get everyone lined up, we will come to the green flag. Back underway in the Daytona 125, and a sloppy restart for just about everyone in the field. They did not get lined up at all. Nevertheless, the 36 and the 88 make more contact heading out of the tri-oval. They do not like each other today. I swear they are going to have some serious, serious words once this thing ends. As Tyler McDonald looking to the inside of the 37, looking to get in the draft of the 14 of Barcom. He does. And can he get past the 37? Yes, he can. Not clear of him, but he has the position. Now he's clear. And look at his brother getting washed up on the outside. Contact between the brothers. Brotherly love leads to a huge crash behind, and the caution comes out. Again, not even a lap into that run. So Rose is going to be the leader as they race back. Let's see the view from the 36 as the 21 is spinning and the 99 of Switzer gets into it. Look at the 88. Make a good move there. And he makes it through, as does the 36 of McDowell, but the 99 of Switzer gets swept up in it. And, well, only one McGinnis car made it through because Talmadge is out of the race early. So you see the contact with the 11 and the 21. What initially looked like brotherly love turned into a crash, as the 37 is also involved, as you saw. Maybe the 15 had some damage there too. My oh my. You see, Caleb Rose wins the race back. Barcom in second. So no pit stops coming for this caution. So it'll be the 20, the 14, the 11, the 88, the 36, the 37, the 21, and whoever remains of the field. Green flag is back out. And another sloppy lineup, but they are trying to get it figured out. They will by Las Vegas, let's hope. As a little bit of contact with the 88 and the 11. Goodness gracious, guys, don't wreck again. Contact with the 36 and the 88. Oh, slow 20. Big crash gonna happen here. Big crash gonna happen here. Look out for the 20 here, as look out, another caution comes out. And now you know what this means. With 2 laps to go, we are heading to NASCAR overtime. Now how this works in the VRC, since we have so little laps left, we are going to do another lobby. So look at the 20 there. Slow on the track. Looked like he may have stalled out the motor. And the 36 of Marchand has nowhere to go except into the back of the 20, and he is spinning around like a top on the outside. As you see, the caution clock came on. Well, this is the final restart coming up. McDonald, Tyler that is, in first. Barcom in second. Fisher G third. Caleb Rose fourth. Donovan David in fifth. McDowell sixth. And Austin Switzer will round us out for this restart in the seventh position. And here they come to the restart zone. It is overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Green flag is out. 3 laps to decide this one. The advantage to the 14 coming out of the tri-oval. 11 fighting back on the inside. Now the Toyota Virtual Alliance cars will get hooked up, or will they, as Caleb Rose gets sideways on the inside? And now that will be the advantage for the 11 of Tyler McDonald, as he will stretch out to a lead over Barcom. You can see the 14 in his mirror, trying so desperately to pass Tyler McDonald, but can he? As they will come to 2 laps to go. It is a 2-car show up front. Nobody looks like they're going to catch him at this point, because nobody is getting hooked up. And look out, the 11 gets a little sideways there, and the 14, little bit of contact. That's just the draft, though. They are getting stretched out in front of everybody. So it looks like that it's going to be a 2-car show. Everyone else has just lost the draft. They're not wanting to work together at all, seems like. So 200 miles an hour down the back straightaway. McDonald into turn 3. Looking for the white flag this time. This is the finish of the Daytona 500 that these fans came and stayed for. One more time. It's all come down to this. Will it be the 11? Will it be the 14? Or will somebody out of this 2? Will it be someone else that surprises us? As you see the onboard of the 36 of McDowell. Contact from the 20. The 20 puts him wide. The 20 to the inside. He puts him in the wall. The 20. Oh boy. There's contact with the 36 and the 99. That's not good. They keep it straight. The 36 may secure a 5th place. The 14 all over the 11. Tyler McDonald trying to hold on. Nick Barcom to the inside. He can't pass down there, though. Tyler McDonald wins the Daytona 125 for Toyota Virtual Alliance. It'll be the 14 of Nick Barcom second. Caleb Rose third. Austin Switzer fourth, as you see the view from McDowell as he crosses the line in 5th. Caleb McDonald 6th. And it will be the 88 of Fisher G finishing up in the 7th position. Annie Barr 8th. Jarrett Talmadge in 9th. And we also forgot to mention that the 15 disconnected right before this restart. So, tough luck for the 15, but he will get credit for an 8th place finish. 9th place will be awarded to Jarrett Talmadge. 10th place to Ethan Hoffman. As you see the playoffs here, Tyler McDonald is first, Nick Barcom second, Caleb Rose third, Switzer fourth, Caleb McDonald in 5th, Marshall McDowell is 6th. Caleb has the advantage with that 1 playoff point. So, this was a fun race, even if it was a lot of cautions, but nevertheless, we hope you enjoyed it. This has been the Virtual Alliance, and the next race will be at Las Vegas. Hope to see y'all then. Have an awesome night.